Kemi and I'm the owner of 12 Stone Baby Products. We are based in Calgary and we specialize in producing children feeding sets. This set includes a spoon, a fork, a suction bowl, a suction plate, and a bib. It comes in three different colors. It comes in color green, peach, and light blue. Our product is unique because it is made with 100% platinum silicone, which means this product is very durable. It can be passed from one kid to the other. It can be used as a gift set. As a mother myself, I do not compromise on quality. This product has a children product certificate, which certifies that this product does not contain any chemical which can be harmful or detrimental to the health of children. Finally, we do not compromise on quality, neither do we compromise on good packaging. Our product is well packaged with very high quality material and it looks pleasing to the eye. Thank you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dotsun Ayodele of AfricaX. I'm here to present to you another interesting and informative edition of our show, Immigration Stories. Tonight, I'll be sharing the story of a friend and former colleague. Interesting of note to me is that I have known him for about 15 years now. And he will just be telling us the story of his move from Lagos, Nigeria to Calgary, Alberta. So without taking any more time, I'd like you to welcome with me Rume Uphophomon. Hi Rume, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Fantastic.
Dotson?
Great. So I know you as a Calgary man through and through now. It's been spent more than a minute here now.
Yeah.
But it wasn't always the case, right?
No.
the days of 252E. Right?
Exactly.
So without digging into it too much, can you just tell us a bit about yourself, your backstory, everything pre-Canada that you are comfortable sharing with us?
Okay, awesome. My name is Rume Uphophomon. I used to work back home with one of the big four consulting firms back home in Nigeria. I spent like 14 years, yeah, with the firm,
Yeah.
right from sometimes in 2006 till I finally left for Calgary, sometimes in 2018. But within that period, at least I had come to Calgary on a secondment program for about 2 years before going back again to Nigeria to join the firm, and finally saying that, you know what, we just need to move back to Canada, Calgary, basically.
Okay. So basically, you didn't follow the express entry route that seems to have been the case with most people in the recent past.
Yes, correct. So I think when I came in when I came in then during the secondment program, there was a scheme called I think it's now called the Canadian Experience. I don't know. I've forgotten the class. Yeah, exactly. So it was the Canadian Experience class, and we just needed to do the IELTS test here in Calgary. Then you submitted all your documentation here in Calgary, and and that was just it. And after doing that submission, I didn't get it. Like immediately. So after the secondment program, we all had to go back home, back to Nigeria to continue our lives back home in Nigeria, basically. And couple of years down the line, it was somewhat a long process back then compared to what the express entry was. So it took couple of years before they could even call us to go do medicals, to do some other immigration process stuff. And before we now came, we got it finally, because even back home it was actually just a twist. I think I don't know what was working against me not coming back to Canada, but there was just a whole lot of twists and turns back home
Yeah.
in Nigeria during that process. But finally, we got the approval, passport ready. Sometimes mid of 2016. But for
Oh.
some reason, I think I was just that kind of person that I was not really interested again coming to Calgary from at that point, because I was always
Yeah.
sure that I was going to come to Calgary. I didn't want a place whereby mirrored Lagos. So there
Mm.
were some provinces that I don't want to name them because of my
Ah,
friends
come on,
there.
man. We know you're talking about Toronto and the GTA, man. Huh?
Exactly. So because of my friends there, I don't want
You
to
didn't
just.
want any Saleko lifestyle anymore. You're done with
So
that.
I just needed, something, quiet, something, something family oriented, like
Yeah.
something not that elaborate. So I'd always known that, okay, worst case scenario, it will be Calgary anytime, any day. But it's just that Lagos stuff that just keeps you grinding on a daily basis, time passing by, hoping
Yeah.
that something will just get you on the run, or something will just come along that you make that big stride, big moves.
Mm-hmm.
And it just got to, and as time was passing by, I just got to realize that, what, I just need to start, re, re, reversing, or looking for my steps, and, running back to Calgary. And so 2006, like end of 2006, we already had that in place. So it took
16,
me
you mean?
to 2016. Yes, yes. So it took me like another 1 year for me to get done on me that, okay, you know what, even worst case scenario, let's just go land and see what it looks like. And you know how these things are. We came in September 2017, thereabout. We stayed for like a couple of like a month thereabout, and obviously again ran back to Nigeria. And after running back to Nigeria, got in the grind again. And just one just one wonderful night like that, the decision was just made that, you know what, after going through traffic for like 4 hours, getting home, you know my gen was down, my inverter was down. I was just like, I just told my wife immediately, like, you know what, I think it's
Oh
time.
boy.
I think it's time for us to, take this leap. And you know how it is. How it is. You can. I always say that you can never be fully ready. Just from my own perspective, though,
Mm.
you can never be fully ready, whether mentally, whether financially, whether physically. You can never be fully ready, because the fear of the unknown too will creep in, because you just
Yeah.
be like, oh, what will happen? When I take this leap, I hope everything is going to be good. And just have that fear behind your mind. And it was not that we had that much money with us, but it was just a decision that, you know what, it's when you weigh two options and you see that, so you know what, in the long run, this will be a better one over
Mm.
there, if you put in the work, if you put in the energy. And that was how we just, sometimes in September, I don't know why I love this September period. That was why in September 2018, we just made the final decision of coming finally. And ever since then, it has been, it was not that rosy though, because for a couple of months, I was practically jobless. Um,
Okay, 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 okay. I'm going to interrupt you because once you go down that route now, we won't come back again. What was day one in Canada like for you?
So day one of 2013, I came in like immediately after the New Year, maybe first week in January
Yeah.
2013. My family didn't follow me immediately then because it was just more of what, you go check what's up there, and give us that signal that okay, you guys can come over and just join. And okay, that was one. And there
Mm-hmm.
was some funny immigration stuff at the back end that didn't allow them come on that first day. So fine. It was more like I was mentally prepared for the cold, but like they always say, it is something that is better experience. There's no how anybody can tell you, oh,
Mm,
wear a -32 jacket,
mm,
do this, come prepared.
mm.
It's by the time you experience it, you will know that okay, this is different. So um, there was another of my there used to be another of my boss, a great one, that already prepped. Oh, just get prepared. You have to get this and that, this jacket. And I tried getting everything I was told, and just landed, boom. And the first thing was, oh, I had to get in. It was just a tiring journey because it was like about a day, maybe some couple of hours, on air, then stopover layovers and stopovers. It was just one stopover, but it was just a stressful day. And getting into Calgary that afternoon, and in like the mid of winter, getting my bags, and the moment the airport sliding door opened and the cold breeze
The coach just said,
came at
"Hello,
me.
Rume. Welcome to
The
Calgary."
cold breeze came at me. I was like, no way. Are you sure I can cope? Because it was no more funny, just coming from, you know what Lagos feels like. And,
Mm.
and just, that cold breeze. But for some reason, I just had to, go through it, get into the car with enough warmer, and immediately I was able to sort myself into the apartment that was provided for me by the office back then. My boss still made that extra effort, just to take me go get a better jacket,
Better jacket.
a better jacket. And then I was now prepared for everything. Got my winter boots and things like that. And that particular year also, that was the first time I experienced a blizzard. And it was for like a period of like 3 days that even the office had to tell people to not bother coming to work, just work from home remotely that period, because it was snow like consistently for like three days. And then you just imagine that, okay, am I really really here?
Am I doing this?
You understand? But after that phase passed, it was now summer. And summer, experiencing summer, it was fun. Then experiencing Stampede, it was just
Yeah, I
yeah,
remember 2013. Even though I think
yeah,
it rained 2013 Stampede, right?
it was just all fun galore. But
Mm.
it's always a trend. It goes up, it goes low, then it goes up back. And after Stampede, after having all the fun for summer, and you got back to winter again. And but I was better prepared. I was better prepared, and ready to just keep it alive, keep
Oh,
alive
nice,
basically.
nice. So basically, your first time experience was made memorable by somebody you knew from back home.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to unveil him. Shout out to Patrick Ojo, boss of bosses.
Uh, as in, I won't lie to you. Patrick Odo is a fantastic.
eh?
As in,
Let,
I don't
just
want to.
just shout, shout out to him.
I
Let's
don't
let's
want to
just
play
keep it like
strawberry.
that.
He's a fantastic I have a special respect.
Mm.
He's one person that I don't, if I don't want to just joke with. I have a special respect for him because
Mm.
he will
Okay.
go all the way out just
Is
to ensure
and
that you're
and
comfortable.
that respect is mutual, right? It's
Anthony, I
something
have a
I share.
special respect. I have a special respect for him.
So, moving on, Rume, tell me, it's been how many years now? This is
3 years by September.
from the first one, almost 9 years. From your most recent arrival, is like 3 years. So, wherever you want to pick it from, how's it been for you? What's been your experience? I've seen people say bad things. I've heard people say good things. What's your experience?
So one of the things I have actually learned, and I think it's more, it just confirms more of life lessons also.
Mm,
Um, like I said initially, you can never be too prepared. My own personal opinion, you can never have everything all checked up because there's still that element of that element of fear that, oh, where am I coming to, especially when you don't get there are some colleagues that got jobs even before landing, and it's just more like, oh, I just can't start work. So for me, we came in. This was the final. It was the landing C. Now we came in. We came in, and I didn't have anything doing for like almost 2 months, and it was just more of applying. I took application for jobs as its own job,
and a
as
full-time
a
job.
job on its own. So it was 247. And for some reason, my wife was just there, out there, trying to just grind it, just trying to, because she also had her fears that, young man, are you sure? Are you sure we're making the right move? And I was like,
Yeah.
we just have to keep on pushing it, and getting everything checked, and we'll actually get through this. And so we came in sometime September, mid September 2018, and I landed my first. So I had quite a number of awesome interviews, and last stage kind of interviews that you get
Mm.
to do, and for some reason they just tell you that what, we went with the other candidates, blah blah blah, and you feel down, you feel depressed sometimes. There were times that I just sit down and I'm just thinking about my life, but I just knew that there was no going back. I just kept on, just I kept on applying. Interviews were just coming, going for those interviews, getting prepared as best as I could. And for some reason, so the last bit I got like almost 3 interviews lined up, final stage basically, and um, you know one just came up and I was like, what, is it possible for you to resume, like, it was on a Wednesday basically, and they just said, is it possible for you to resume on a Monday? And I was like, okay. And because I had, that kind of stuff that you had 2 other interviews for Thursday, Friday, and
Yeah.
you just felt that
Yeah.
those other 2 interviews were more
The
likely
juicier
of
positions.
what you would like if you were to rank, the tree. So it was more of, so I was still, contemplating, and I just got home, and we're just discussing, and my wife was like, a bed at hand, better than thorns in the bush, basically, and for some reason I just had to sign for the first job, that was coming, that was my comeback.
Mm.
See,
Yeah.
so signed up for the job. For that reason, I still continued, regardless whether I had a job. I just still continued, applying, because I think I was just like, what, I could get something better. It was not bad, to be sincere. It was not bad. It was it
It
was
was just not Rume.
yeah, it was just a good job, but it was just not what I really wanted to do. But it was just an awesome experience, and I just kept on applying, and My current job, that application, took for the interview process took like a year. Took like a year.
Wow.
Um,
Okay, that's a new one now. A whole
yeah,
year.
a whole year. So when I got in, I later knew what was the issue. It was not really their fault, basically. There was just some things that happened at the office back end with the person that, with the unit I was supposed to join. And, for some reason, that person just had to take some time off, and because of that time off, it affected my own interview process.
Everything paused.
Yeah, but I just felt that it was something that if it didn't take that long, I might have just spent like about maybe 4 months thereabout. At my maybe 4 months thereabout at my initial organization that I worked with,
Mm-hmm.
and but it just came in, just almost a year, and I joined the new organization. Though for now, not looking for anywhere to go to, but
Oh, okay. That means the soup is complete.
no,
No
whether
worries.
I don't know
Let,
about
no,
whether,
don't worry. Let's just leave it. Leave. Let's not worry. Let's not worry.
but it's just
So,
that was just a story, though.
okay,
Mm.
okay. So, knowing what you know now, right? Uh, is there anything that you would have done differently um, when you arrived in September 2018? Knowing what you know now. Of course, you did part one, part two, part three landing, yes. But knowing what you know now you've been here, you've been on ground,
Yeah.
been there, done that. You are not on a temporary program. You are here.
Yeah.
Having been here, is there anything that you would have done differently back then?
To be sincere, I think one of the things I would have done differently was um, maybe to have come earlier, sometimes
Mm,
in 2000, immediately in 2016. But just gisting about it with my wife, or even a couple of friends. It might have just been a different environment, because
it was a different. I
yeah, it
can
was
tell
just
you
a
that
different, exact
2016 and 2018 were two
exactly.
different times, right?
So one of the things, we might have come in earlier, and just I'd come in, and the community was not that robust compared to now,
Yep.
and
Yep.
so I think one of the things I just always tell myself is that there's never a like I said, maybe the right time was when we just came in, but maybe for some weird reason, maybe if we had come earlier, maybe prepared ground for other people, or maybe we'll have been on ground for this very long, and we'll have done a couple of things. But I won't lie to you, the community right now is totally different. The information out there right now is a total different ball game, and it just shows that maybe the time we actually came was just about that right time.
Maybe it was just absolutely perfect.
Exactly, yeah, about that right time. So I think that's the only thing that might just be a bit of with hindsight, okay, coming early or coming now. But for me, I just made that conclusion that what, because I won't lie to you, the community I see on ground right now is growing. It's very, very supportive, you know, extremely supportive, and things like that. So I think it was just, I'll just say it was just the right time, we came in, basically.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, um, we have a decent community and a decent group of people that catch up on this show on a weekly basis. And they're all at different stages. Some are in the express entry pool waiting to get their invites. Some already have those paperwork sorted and they are waiting for the next flight out, you know. Some are already on ground, but hey, they are in their Airbnb, right? Still trying to find out, okay, how's he going to be, right? What kind of advice would you give those kind of people? What would you say to them?
For me, I think I have a friend back, a young friend back home, and far like almost 5 7 years now. I always say that what, in life, just always have an option. It is a game changer always when you have an
Mm,
option.
mm,
And that option back then was, what, whatsoever you're doing, whatsoever your status is back home in Nigeria, whether you got it all sorted, or you're still trying to struggle with things, always have an option. And it just I saw something online. Was it yesterday? And somebody just one of the respected um, one of some respected preacher was just saying, what, everybody needs to get a plan B. And I was just, I had to now send that video to that young friend, and it was like, what? As I heard it, it was Rume that was just ringing at the back of my head, because
mm.
I always say it's, what, it's not that, it's just for reason I feel comfortable with. When you have that option, it just boost a whole lot of things. So today, if push comes to shove, you already know that, okay, I can go back to Nigeria and just go hustle it. But you having that option just creates a whole lot of opportunities for you.
Yeah.
And like I say, it's just you push. I know it can actually be tough. A whole lot of families have, a whole lot of people have faced depression. A whole lot of family relationship have been strained. But the moment you put the work into it, the moment you are determined to just get through some of the stuff, you will surely pull through. And I bet, I, for one person, is just ensure that connect with as much people as you need, more information that you can get on ground, and it will surely produce something. And if if you feel that, oh, the province I am is not working, try others. You're just within a country whereby there are loads of opportunities around.
Yeah.
Try others, and just get yourself running, get yourself on your feet, get your confidence back, because I bet you coming to Canada, it's like a level playing ground, regardless what your class is, unless maybe you have just a whole loads of money, but
Money.
it's a leveler. So it's just you putting in that grind, and just keep on pushing, and I bet it will surely yield result, and good result. I mean,
Okay, cool. So you raised a number of points, and I'm just going to recap them. Number one, you talked about the community, the fact that the community has changed, and being plugged into the community is beneficial to you. Now, it's one thing to be plugged into the community; it's another thing to build your network, right? Because all the community does for you is it creates an atmosphere around you. But if you don't consciously connect with individuals on a personal level, you don't have a network. So you're just enjoying the warm, woozy, woozy feeling of the community, but you can't really take advantage of what is available within the community because you don't have people that you connect with. So being inserted in the community and networking are two different things, and they will help you.
yep,
Then the third thing you have mentioned is that there is work to be done. So don't kid yourself.
don't
Your,
relax.
don't relax. Your courage will be tested. Your
Yeah,
confidence will be
test.
shook. Forgive for want of better words. Your
Yes,
confidence will be shook.
yes. So
However, if you put in the work,
yeah,
if you put in the work,
you will surely
the
get.
results will come.
Yeah, good
So
results. That
good
I
results. Good
yeah.
results. So I see you pointing at four different things: the community, networking, the fact that there is work to be
We
done.
do. Yep.
However, the work will be worth your while.
Facts. So I can give a short story of, quite, there are loads of story. I've seen people come here, maybe finance background, change everything totally and say, you know what, I'm dumping finance. Person going maybe into cybersecurity, and you're wondering, okay, finance, cybersecurity, and
Opportunity.
you understand? People are doing, loads of stuff just to ensure that, it's just you putting the work. Quite a number of people that were into something totally different, going into totally different, space, and ensuring that, what, I just have to make this work. There's no going back. So I just have to make this work. And like you've put it, you've just itemized them, capitalize on the support from the community, key into your network, connect with your network. There were times that, I won't be able to even sleep. I'll just wake up. I'll wake up and just start applying because what is the essence of sleeping when you know that, oh, if this thing takes more than a particular number of months,
Yeah.
I'm actually in soup.
Yeah. Out.
So you just go out there. So I just wake up and I just keep on applying. My mailbox now, I have to start unsubscribing to stuffs because
All the job lists, all the
exactly
job
all the
list
job
websites
lists
that had
they
your
were
email
just
address.
dropping. I won't lie to you. They were dropping like every 5 minutes, and I will ensure that for all those things that drop, you know how tiring it could be that you just have to apply. Applying for work is work on its own.
Yeah.
You know how it would be, and just kept on applying, and that was just it.
Nice.
So it's not all bed of roses, or as some companies would say, it was not a soft bed that you lie on. You just have to just keep on with the grind and ensure that you get that result basically.
Nice. Nice. So, on that note, I want to say thank you, Rume, for taking up this conversation with me at such short notice. I know that I caught you unawares, but I'm also very grateful because, hey, you, this conversation has been fruitful for me because you pointed out a few things that people have said over and over again. One, the need to be plugged into a community. Two, the need to create your own network. Then three, the need to be aware that there's work to be done. However, the work is rewarding if you do it.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you coming here tonight, and I want to say thank you. Thank you very much for sharing this time with me. Thank you for sharing your experience.
Yeah.
And to our viewers at home, I want to say that whatever the state you are in, wherever in the path or in the journey of immigration that you're in, you have started the journey. See it through because the results are beneficial. Long term, it will pay. Long term, it will pay. Whether it's the experience, whether it's the connections, whether it's the people, whether it's the exposure, it will pay. So, on that note, I'd like to wrap it up tonight and say thank you very much and have a good evening. Bye
Thank
for
you
now.
very much, Otto. Bye.